Hey, did you get my text?
I did, and the voicemails and the DMs. I was almost expecting a handwritten letter to show up in the mail.
If that would help greenlight the WCW Reunion show, then I'd do it.
Look, I heard you already have Rey Mysterio on board, and obviously he can still go. But what about the other former WCW guys who aren't really active anymore?
Okay, so what if I bring in another former WCW star and have a match against them on Raw to prove to you this can work?
Okay, fine. I'll be watching. But if I'm not impressed then it's off. No more texts, DMs, or letters. Deal?
I promise, you won't be disappointed.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Virginia Beach, Virginia, weighing in at 298 pounds, the Luchador, Jason Demon.
We know this former MMA fighter can light it up when it comes to dominating offense and lockdown defense.
Much of his work at the Performance Center focused on using his opponent's body weight against them to convert defense to WWE-style offense, and it's really paid off. He has a big match ahead of him, going to need a career-making performance here tonight. He's a two-time Hall of Famer ready to make a little noise.
And his opponent, representing D-Generation X, from Minneapolis, Minnesota, weighing in at 212 pounds.
Think about what X-Pac brings to the equation. Lightning-fast martial arts strikes, incredible high-flying attacks. X-Pac can do it all.
The first superstar to be a member of both the NWO and D-Generation X. You are looking at a superstar who was once told he couldn't cut the mustard in WCW, but has since proven that to be terribly wrong, with multiple tag title and cruiserweight title wins.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've got a too-sweet treat for you. One of your favorite WWE superstars faces off against a two-time Hall of Famer from DX and the NWO.
I couldn't believe it when I heard X-Pac was back tonight.
Well, the man looks like he's in the best shape of his life. I wouldn't want to face X-Pac back in his WCW days, and I sure as hell wouldn't want a piece of him now.
Rolling neck snap. And X-Pac had it scouted.
Vicious right forearm. Swinging neck breaker.
Run right through with the spear. Targeting the chest, very effective.
Enough already.
Climbing to the top rope.
From the top.
Just stomping every single part of his body. Rolling neck snap.
X-Pac looks powerless to every attack.
X-Pac has to find a way to right the ship here. Keeping.
Hits him with the counter.
X-Pac looking to get back in this.
But X-Pac has to push now while the window is open.
He may be in a bad way here.
Not a bad place to be in, but the longer this goes, the more trouble a superstar exposes themselves to.
That is attacking with malicious intent.
Rolling neck snap.
Uh-oh, look out.
And now he's taken control.
Training, strategizing, and execution. It's all coming together right now.
He's stalking his opponent from the top turnbuckle.
From the top. He misses the target.
Short flight, but a rough landing. X-Pac needs to get his wits about him fast.
Oh, look at this. German suplex. And not done yet. Another German. And continuing to punish their opponent with a German.
That's going to keep X-Pac down.
Steps through into the armbar. Traps the leg as well. This is trouble. Into an armbar. Submission move locked in.
After everything these two men have been, that submission forces the tap out. An emphatic victory.
Here is your winner, the Luchador, Jason T-Man.
This was as dominant a win as I've ever seen, guys.
That's why they call it light work, Cole. Barely even broke a sweat.
This should be very interesting.
All week long, you've heard about a huge announcement I'd be making tonight. And now the time has finally come. You might be able to guess what it is based on the men who are gathered in this ring and those giant steel letters. But let's make it official. In the very near future, there's gonna be a special one-night tribute show to the men and women of World Championship Wrestling. And it's going to be called WCW One Night Nitro. That's right. Raw is now where the big boys play. I just want to say, it's truly an honor to be a part of helping put all of this together. And I can't wait to pay tribute to the legends in this ring and many more who influenced my career. Now, With that being said, I'd like to...
Huge news with the announcement of WCW One Night Nitro. But apparently, AJ Styles has something to say about it.
Whatever it is, it must be urgent.
Sorry to crash the big party, but I just wanted to say I'd love to be a part of this reunion show too. Apparently you forgot I spent a few months in WCW before it went out of business.
No slight intended. I was actually planning on reaching out to you. Just wanted to make sure we saved room on the card for some of the more well-known WCW stars.
Well known, huh?
I mean well-known in WCW, not in general. Like you said, you were only there for a few months. But I'm sure we can work this out. Let's talk more later, all right?
Yeah, sounds good. I'll let you get back to it.
As you can see, this show is so big that everyone wants to be a part of it. Now stay tuned to the WCW hotline. Just kidding. Stay tuned to social media for more information on WCW One Night Nitro!
We never thought we'd see this moment. WCW will return for one night only.
Hold up. AJ Styles with the chair shot.
He's not waiting to talk about this later. AJ Styles clearly felt disrespected tonight, and now he's taking it out on all the WCW legends.
And down goes Booker T.
Kevin Nash can't stop AJ either.
Mysterio off the top.
And Styles dumps Ray to the outside.
Okay, maybe this will be a fair fight.
Guess not. AJ setting up for the Styles Clash.
Down onto the steel chair. This was supposed to be a moment to celebrate the legends of WCW, but AJ Styles did everything in his power to ruin that.
Just pathetic, in my opinion.
This seems to be about more than just being excluded from the event. There's something else going on here.
And one more disgraceful act to close out an all-around shameful night for AJ Styles.
All week long, I've been getting messages on social media. Why, AJ? Why did you take out the WCW legends? Why'd you ruin One Night Nitro? Well, here's the answer. At first, I was slightly offended I wasn't considered for the show. After all, like I said, I was an actual wrestler there, unlike the superfan wannabe putting it all together, who never stepped foot in a WCW ring. More on him in a second. But then the more I thought about it, I didn't want to be a part of bringing back and honoring the egotistical, greedy dinosaurs who sleptwalk through their matches just to collect a fat paycheck, putting the company out of business and nearly killing my career before it ever got started. In fact, it was so bad down there, when they first offered me a contract, I turned it down and took a job delivering water because it paid more. Because all these so-called legends were flying around in private jets with their guaranteed contracts, wrestling 4 times a year, and there was no money left to pay guys who actually wanted to be there. Ultimately, I ended up going to WCW for 3 months, and it was way worse than I thought it would be. Every decision from the top guys was made to hold back the younger, more talented wrestlers like me. Finally, it all caught up to them and the company folded. I had to go back to the Indies and work my butt off to make it to where I am today. But I'm the exception. Most of the younger WCW guys from that era, like my old tag team partner, they never made it. So that's how I remember WCW. Not as this company that beat WWE for a short time, or part of this over-glorified golden era of wrestling, but a sinking ship that almost took down AJ Styles with it. So that's why I did what I did. I shut down the embarrassing tribute show before it ever happened, and I'd do it again 500 times. So let's circle back to the guy who started all this. You were just a fan when all that with WCW went down. You had no idea what really happened, but in my eyes, that almost makes you worse than the so-called legends you put on a pedestal. You're supposedly a WWE superstar now, so act like it. This isn't your time to play fantasy WCW. It's embarrassing. So you want to talk about destroying me for what I did? Remember, WCW already tried that, and they failed. So I'm going to do a favor for every man and woman in that locker room who has any actual respect for what we do, and destroy you. Challenge accepted.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Virginia Beach, Virginia, weighing in at 298 pounds, the Luchador, Jason Demon.
As a trained mixed martial artist, he has an immediate striking and leverage advantage here if he's able to utilize it.
And don't forget his expertise in submissions, which make him a tough matchup for opponents. Let's see what tactics he's got in store tonight. A competitor who does not know the meaning of the word quit. He is ready for battle.
Gentlemen, we are about to experience something phenomenal.
Here's a man who can do it all and has done it all in short order here in WWE.
Maybe the greatest in-ring competitor of this generation.
And his opponent from Gainesville, Georgia, weighing in at 218 pounds, the phenomenal AJ Styles.
Always on the hunt for glory.
He is the consummate in-ring competitor.
Well, AJ Styles is a great competitor, but hardly professional.
Come on, Byron, you can't argue with AJ's success. The man who attempted to bring you One Night Nitro gets his chance for revenge against AJ Styles, who crashed his party last week.
What a disgraceful display from the Phenomenal One. But that's what we've come to expect from AJ Styles.
See, I think AJ Styles must have learned something from his old job delivering H2O, because he poured a bucket of cold water on the WCW Reunion show, and every legend who thinks they can waltz back into the ring whenever they want.
There's repercussions for that, like this match tonight.
What on earth are we gonna see now?
That's what.
Oh, direct impact to the chest. AJ with the wherewithal to avoid that.
Up the turnbuckles.
What's he gonna do? From the top. Elbow drop. Oh, it's a piercing elbow.
He's looking a little off balance.
The stomp in every single part of his body.
Styles has no control here.
But AJ can't let this flourish derail him.
Able to prevent Styles' attack. Bang! Drop kick.
What a hot shot. Sent all the way to the outside. Look out.
Oh, God, that's a bad landing.
Tempted fate and paid dearly for it.
That haphazard approach definitely proved costly. He's positioning himself, closing in.
Climbs back into the ring.
What's coming next?
Taking their time. Ah, punch to the gut.
I'll take the wind right out of you. He's got to know he's in harm's way.
Is he attempting a Styles clash?
It's Finn Balor.
What's he doing here?
It seems Balor's attempting to help out his former club partner.
He's certainly got everyone's attention.
AJ Styles has a chair, and the referee has no idea.
Neither does his opponent. It's Kevin Nash.
We haven't seen Nash since Styles took out the WCW Legends a few weeks back.
This is his chance for payback.
What the? Kevin Nash just turned on his friend.
I can't believe this is happening.
And now AJ taking advantage.
He's gonna do it.
He hits this and it's done.
Styles clash.
1, 2, 3. And it's all over thanks to the interference from Finn Balor and the shocking actions of Kevin Nash.
This is unbelievable.
What exactly is the relationship between these three?
I'm not sure if Balor and Styles even know.
There's your answer. It looks like we've just witnessed the birth of some kind of new NWO/club type alliance.
This is bad news for WWE.
Oh, I agree. Nothing good can come from this. And here they come.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 549 pounds, the Luchador, Jason T-Man, and Booker T.
The killer instinct of the MMA cage is part of this competitor's DNA.
Word is he was actually banned from competing in one MMA organization, but he's adjusted well to the rules of the WWE ring. Tonight just became phenomenal.
A terrific striker, a master purveyor of high-flying, innovative offense.
AJ Styles has competed at this level for decades. Such a special
And their opponents
athlete.
first, accompanied by Kevin Nash from Gainesville, Georgia, weighing in at 218 pounds, the phenomenal AJ Styles.
Styles entering the ring, about to deliver a clinic.
Well, sometimes AJ Styles might be deemed arrogant and also opportunistic.
When you're as phenomenal as AJ Styles, there's nothing at all wrong with being confident.
Confidence has led him atop the pecking order.
The Prince has arrived.
A decorated champion who has truly reinvented himself.
And from Bray, County Wicklow, Ireland, weighing in at 190 pounds, Finn Balor!
This is a man who is already one of the greatest NXT superstars in history, but truly cemented his legacy by returning and dominating as NXT champion once again.
Well, now he's set to dominate any roster that Finn Balor targets.
You know, I don't know if it's just me, or does Finn Balor just keep getting cooler every year?
Saxton, when it comes to being cool, you are one man I will never ask. You can see the intense focus and drive in the eyes of Finn Balor.
When it comes to Finn Balor, it's always about competing at the highest of levels.
The WWE Universe has been in shock ever since AJ Styles annihilated an entire roster of WCW legends. And things turned even darker when Kevin Nash joined forces with Styles and Finn Balor.
They sure did, especially for the superstar originally responsible for the ill-fated One Night Nitro.
That superstar will try to get even with Styles as he teams up with a WCW icon who's ready to fight back against this emerging alliance of outsiders. If they take them down, then AJ will be on the hook for a one-on-one rematch. Look at this, he just tossed the leg.
And Styles is taking a lot of offense now.
AJ's got to slow this momentum down. Keeping in close quarters, and look at these lefts. Now this is just a ruthless attack.
Such aggression. From the top.
Elbow drop. Good Lord.
He's getting pushed out into the defensive.
This is when you have to take advantage of tag team rules and get yourself some breathing room. No good reason to stay in this right now.
Double leg drop. What the leg? Just a good old toss for the leg. This is an incessant attack being brought to him.
Yeah, and every attempt to fight back's being negated.
Here he comes off the tag.
Big elbow drop.
Just punched him right in the mouth.
Relentless.
Enough already.
Booker's attack gets reversed.
And Booker T escapes danger.
A knee drop delivered.
So precise.
Oh, God. Does he get him here? 1, 2, 3. He wins! He wins!
Here are your winners, the Luchador, Jason Demon, and Booker T.
Booker T with the finishing touches on this one.
That's about as perfect an example of tag team wrestling you're ever likely to see.
The following contest is a steel cage match. Making his way to the ring from Virginia Beach, Virginia, weighing in at 298 pounds, the Luchador, Jason Demon.
Obviously, this guy's in amazing condition and can handle a fight. But will the no off-season, 52-week fighting schedule of WWE play a factor?
He can hurt you so many ways, but he has large boots to fill given the legacy of MMA fighters in WWE.
Look at the focus and drive in his eyes, ready to prove he's the best this division has to offer.
Tonight just became phenomenal.
A terrific striker, a master purveyor of high-flying, innovative offense.
AJ Styles has competed at this level for decades. Such a special
And his opponent
athlete.
from Gainesville, Georgia, weighing in at 218 pounds, the phenomenal AJ Styles.
One of the most exciting and enduring competitors.
AJ Styles constantly upping his game.
Yeah, a superstar who works incredibly hard to be the absolute best in the game.
What started as an attempted tribute to WCW's larger-than-life legends blend here tonight between two superstars looking to leave their own marks on WWE.
And they'll have to do it in a steel cage match, which means no more invited guests and no more uninvited guests either.
After what we've seen recently, I'm not even sure a steel cage can contain this issue, but we're about to find out. Rolling neck snap.
Uh-oh, look out. Double leg drop. Styles a step ahead.
Hooked up.
DDT. Dodged. Well, cute.
And one more for good measure.
He's lost some of his wind now.
Enough already.
Rolling neck snap.
Oh, he's got him by the leg.
Foot DDT.
And he begins his ascent up the cage wall. Oh, God. Styles has the momentum against him here.
AJ's got to assert himself back in this one.
To stomp in every single part of his body.
Staggering to his feet, but he won't like what's coming next.
Fireman's carry. Up and face first.
F5.
And shoulders are down. 2, 3. It's over. All in a night's work. Here is your winner, the Luchador, Jason T-Man. No other way to put it, guys. That was kind of a butt-kicking.
An absolute statement by the victor here tonight. What a steamrolling.